offers much support from their traders. Top Steps got your back. We got your six, and we give you all the tools and resources you need to get to your next personal milestone. Great place to be, the Discord channel. And like I mentioned a little while ago here, that's where the coaches hang out. Also, new Top Step dashboard each and every day. We're letting more and more traders into the new Top Step dashboard experience. And if you haven't been there, you possibly can be next. Some of the cool things we do have for the dashboard, you can bank your resets. All right, bank your resets, keep them in there when you need it. Hey, look, I got a couple, I'm going to use one. Real-time stats, instant express funded account activation, instant payout deductions, and more. So, yes, and also, while we are doing this, the invitations come with a 25% discount on any size trading combine. It is 25% on any size trading combine. It's good for 5 of them. So you can have 5 accounts, 25%
Order filled.
on any size. So we've got the link here. We're going to put the link in here right now, dropping the link into chat. So sign up for the wait list if you haven't already done so. It's currently only available for traders in the United States, but we're putting the finishing touches on our international traders right now. If you are outside the U.S., sign up also. All right, this way you're securing your spot, so you're first to know when the dashboard is available to you. So if there's a link, we got that link in there, put that link in there, and we're going to get the signups. But that's what I got, and I'm going to pass this back to Andre. Andre, back to you, my brother.
Eddie.
Hey, Andrea, let me. I'm jumping in here. So people talk about 50% rule. He goes, "Oops, we're getting wrecked by people in the XFA. We have to change the rules. That doesn't keep it from happening." It's not the case. The case is we're trying to get our behavior of you in the XFA into where you don't wreck yourself at the live level, whether it's personal brokerage account or your own or us backing you. I want to make sure those that are bringing up are from the mindset of not YOLOing. They're like, I don't need to YOLO. So therefore, I need to look for trades and just trade. So glass half full when you hear stuff like this. Anybody who says we change rules all the time, welcome to the world of the industry that has moved so much that is nothing like the custom combine days that we were talking about or the 10 different platform or rules that we had in 2010 and things like that. It is ever evolving. Get with it. Don't fight it. And it's going to be honed better and better. So then you're developing better people for the live markets, which ends up getting regulatory happy because you're educating speculators on how to speculate better. It's getting you happy because you're not risking your kid's college fund and blowing it so quickly because you know risk and the respect risk more because you've been with a prop firm that helps develop you into a better live trader. So everything's about getting you to the live level, It's not camping out in XFA. That was a conversation we had about 6 months ago when we're like, hey, we're going to keep moving people. And that's always been our goal. So that is it. And yes, it is a balance always between what prop firm, industry, and trader, they all have to have a win here. They all have to have a W for this to be a thriving, good industry. And with that, I got to go, Dre.
All right, sounds good.
MP,
right, drop the mic.
Drop the mic. Talking about changing the rules. Hey, Coach Jay, you got to call it. That margins were increasing. Is that the rules changing? I mean that's the rules changing
right.
based on what the volatility is.
Brokerages
changed it back yesterday. I got an email yesterday.
Trade
they're officially changing them back for a while.
I mean
you want to trade however you want. You can do that in your brokerage account. Also, when they raise the margins, that $10,000 you have in there doesn't even get you a one lot in the Nasdaq. Many 16 grand.
Yeah,
you're getting all this leverage. It's the golden era of prop firms. Like you either get with it and learn how to be a great trader in a great camp. Find that great camp. That camp doesn't have to be us, but we're pretty good as far as like getting behind you and saying we got your back. Look at this. Have you thought about this? All that kind of stuff. Each their own, though, on your personal journey in life.
Good to have you back, Michael. 3 days in a row here, Top Step TV. Where else are you going to get that? You get the head honcho on here for a solid hour and a half out there in Snowmass. And looked like we got a little wiggle here on the Nasdaq ladder. MP, if you got to go, awesome. Thanks for hanging out, man. Thanks for jumping in here. No trades today, Michael. Flat, patient. And
No trades.
Nate B got the big winner so far today. What do you get? Reset or a combine? I don't know what he chose, but they'll keep us posted.
Whatever he wants, whatever he needs at that moment.
He said a new house.
If it's like, hey, I'm going to pass my, and then it's the activation on us. That's for being. We may start doing this more, so pay attention to the tips, guys, so you can earn something more.
Awesome, thank you, Michael.
So
Get
that
out
wiggle later.
Good to see you, Michael.
Have a good
Thank
one.
you, Michael.
You guys keep going.
See
you, Jay.
Yeah, Jack, what are you
Yeah,
seeing
I'm
here?
off.
We're starting to
Take
see,
care, man.
or something just woke up. The Nasdaq ladder started to get a little squirrely there, Jack.
Yeah, there was a 1
flat.
second period where we traded 700 ES contracts, and that is the biggest 1 second wiggle of the day here. Actually, let me see what we got here.
That qualifies a tape bomb. I still say that's not
Earlier. No. We've been seeing like 2,000 contracts in a second.
Tape bomb. Count is
Hey,
still
Renee,
0.
baby.
Right, who we got here? We got Hogue in the house. We got Hoop in the house. Hello, Hogue. We got Jay in the house. Eddie out there. We got Jack. Starting to see it get a little squirrely here. Top of the hour. 26 minutes till Euro close. Call before the storm, like Claude said.
Yeah,
Hey
I
Jay, you
agree.
watching the negative correlation of gold and the equities today a little bit? You notice how equities go down and gold's going up. You watching that?
I haven't been paying attention to it, Hoop. I have my eyes on the equities right now, and maybe I should be looking at something else because we're still in this 3-minute opening range. Which
Yeah.
range bound traders, do your thing, right? Dolby's, this is your environment right now. I was just thinking, the possibility that we stay in this range for the rest of the day, I think is pretty low. I think at some point we get a move out of this. Just trying to get an idea of where that might be. But it's going to take a catalyst to get us. We need a catalyst to get us out of here.
Jerome
The
Powell.
market's-
Is that a big
Jerome
enough
Powell.
catalyst?
There we go.
Jerome
Take care
Powell
of
will be
that's-
your catalyst.
that'll do it.
That's your
That should do it.
catalyst. So
Should do
just
it.
stay patient. Keep the powder
Yep.
dry. Just wait. Take little base hits here. 10 points here, 8 points here, 4-point losses. Jerome Powell will get these markets rocking. Just be patient. Hang with us here, Top. We got that feed. We're piping in that feed too. Here at Top Step TV. You know how we do it here. So 18,600 last trade in the Nasdaq. 53.69 last trade ES. Gold making new all-time highs earlier. All-time highs 33.36. We're about $8 off of $7 off of that right now. 33.29 last trade. Crude, man, remember when crude was trading under $60, well under $60. Looks like we got some more selling coming in here. 18,598. Let's see. Some more. We need a catalyst.
Order filled.
Need a catalyst.
More often than not, with those 1 second moves, my mind goes to larger traders getting filled on something else. What that thing is hard to say in large quantity, and then going to the market to hedge it.
You're right. You mean they're not just scalping 700 lots, buy you 700?
No, yeah, it's just
And that's
like an
just slinging
example.
1,000
Like,
lots.
Yeah, I think you're right, Jack.
say you make a deal behind back, like off the market, to sell 1 million shares of Nvidia or something. You might be trying to like scoop up a bunch of NQ futures right away to change
Go to
the
market,
risk
right?
profile of your book.
You're not interested in the price. You're just interested in the position.
There was
18,000.
one, Jack.
Go ahead.
It was about 1,200 contracts at 9:43 and 15
I
seconds.
saw that
in
when
the
I went
S&P.
back.
Ye-
That was a big
Yeah,
one.
that's. And
What's
if we
your biggest
look
of the day?
right, when we get up there, the market is respecting those prices. So that could be your opportunity to limit risk if you did want to take a trade there. That's kind of where MP was talking about that short also. But we're talking about trading on a 1 second chart.
That's what it's come to, Jack.
Dr. Steenbarger talked about a 1 second chart. That was crazy.
I mean,
I was really
it
surprised.
does show you
to
where
see.
that volume came in.
I bet you were, Hogue.
Order filled.
Refresh me. I wasn't
Yeah.
here. What did he say about the 1 second?
Come on.
He was talking about trading and volatility,
Yeah.
and so he's talking about going down to a 1 minute chart during periods of volatility to read the tape. I mean, you know, he's of course a much smarter man than I am, but I was like, really?
Yeah.
I'm slowing things down during volatility, and he's speeding them up. That would just entice me into taking all kinds of probably fake signals and that kind of stuff. But I just found it a little surprising.
Didn't see that coming.
Hey, there's a million ways to peel an onion, right?
It's not the same.
It's like a visual representation of the tape, right? Of reading time and sales.
That's right.
Because if you have time and sales up, you're getting millisecond information, right? So it's similar. It's how you make trading decisions off it. I think it's important. I mean, you're reading momentum at that point, right? We do it. We have the DOM up in time and sales. It's a similar thing. It's just kind of crazy to look at chart patterns. I don't know if I've been looking for head and shoulder patterns on a 1 second chart.
Those exist.
Pumping a little bit.
Tight. All right. Who's in? We got to update the position. Any positions here?
I'm flat.
Flat. Everyone flat. We got to update the P&L. Gold selling a little bit here. The markets are starting to wake up a little bit. Gold down.
Did you just get out of that?
$9.
Yeah, I'm just. It's ranging, Hug, between 330 and 33.22. So it's just, it's kind of like the ES banging here between 53.76 and 53.66. We're ranging, and I think Andre's got it right. We ain't gonna do anything till probably Paul.
Oh,
and gold down $6 in this 5 minute candle. Again, sellers came in that tape. 700 that went to market. It looks like they hit the bid, and we're right back up. Jack, you were gonna say. So what were you gonna say? You had a thought there.
More about like hedging. Is that this goes more into delta in the options sense, but not just in options. It doesn't have to be options to have a delta. Like usually big places are much more finicky about their risk exposure in certain areas. And they can measure the delta. Like when I was trading, we weren't trading options, but when I was trading treasury bond spreads, they would have your delta on the screen, which was a number that was equal to your directional exposure in the equivalent number of ZN contracts. Now, you might not have any ZN contracts on, but it did some sort of calculation and said, hey, your position is leaving you minus 50 delta, which means that you're equivalently short the exposure of like 50 ZN or something, right? If you want to fix that, you just go to the market and buy ZNs. And so with a lot of these trades out there, if you get filled on something for large size in maybe a more illiquid market or a lot of options, you might have to very quickly, you might get way out of whack with your exposure to say the ES or NQ or whatever it is you're doing. And then you don't care. You got filled on what you want. You just want to get hedged as quickly as possible.
And that's all automated these days, I'm assuming, right? Boom, filled here, lay it off there. Boom, boom.
Probably in the options market too, right, Jack? We would think a lot of it's probably done in options too.
Oh, tons of it.
Yeah.
So right now we're at like 53.50 in the SPX. If you got filled on sold more call options than you want, you're probably going to want to go in there and buy. And that's what futures are. That's why the bond futures are so big. Is they're a very cheap way to hedge large amounts of risks.
Yes, they are.
Right.
Euro close 18 minutes. Looks like the market wanted to wake up. Someone in the chat said VWAP very popular. There it is. Tomas, yes, Tomas. VWAP is really popular. It is. We are stuck on VWAP here in overnight VWAP in the ES. Right here, 53.78, give or take a couple points. NQ, I guess when you trade sideways, VWAP's going to flatten out. Yeah, and we are going to be hovering right around that. Nothing on the tilt. Again,
there was a really good hold on that short and gold.
I think the only thing is, like you said, I heard a little Tom Hogarth in the back of my head, like, hey, I'm getting out at break even, and he'd be leaning in. It's
right.
It's the uncomfortable thing again. It's just.
Hoop,
I think JD was talking about the book.
Hoop. Sorry about that. Hoop P&L update, real quick, please.
28.62.96 to be exact.
96 cents there, Tim. Well, that 28.
Count the old micro.
6% long.
53.79. We got a Fed speaker beginning at the top of the hour. Mick. Bank of
Jack,
Canada.
did you say we had a long tilt?
Barely, like 56%.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe looking, you can kind of do a tighter short here.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Well,
top of the range.
Top of the range. Crude rolling
let's
over.
do it. We're short 3 MES.
I like it. I see it. What price, Jack?
78
Boom.
half.
70,
Top of the
78
range.
Value.
So I took it with you.
Look at this adjusting. Look at this being range traders now. That's being range
77.
traders. You got 77s there, Jay?
Yep.
Cool. Look at us just chill trading around here. Adapting.
Not risking a whole lot.
Not risking a whole lot.
No.
Downside target? Are you guys playing the range? What do you got for downside on a little trade like this, Jack?
Well, let's take a look. We don't have much on. We're only risking like 200 and change right now.
Jack, for reference, point of control for the day is 53.67 quarter. Value low 53.56 and a quarter.
67
That's
quarter hook.
reminded me.
Great stuff. Team trade around here. Like it.
Yeah, so maybe point of control for some.
Good call. Range bound. Most comfortable
Yeah.
level.
Rotate.
and dunk.
Rotate back
and
down.
dunk. That's right. Jay, you have the same strategy on this one? Is that kind of what you're seeing?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I had my target at 67s. Kind of the low of that.
Are you
original
working?
opening
Are you
range is
actively
65.
Are you
Oh, yeah,
actively
it's
working
sitting
a
there.
bid right now? Okay, cool.
Yep.
Not looking to move the stop. This is just a bracket order buyer. Get stopped out or get your fill, correct?
Yep.
Adapting. That's what the market's giving us right now. You see the you see the Nasdaq selling off right now. A little bit. Let's see if the ES wants to go get those 67s. Last trade 53.70. 69s trade.
Good read, guys.
Yeah, it is 69s
I
trade.
took
Go get
two, I
those
just took
60s.
2 off there, close to target. Last one is at break even. If it wants to break this range, go ahead. But
Look at that. Little.
70% of the
Been
profit.
stung too many
Some,
times getting cute down there, right, Jay?
No,
Exactly.
Yeah.
just little singles, base hits.
Mm-hmm.
Not looking for a home run this trade. Get your beak wet a little bit. Starting to feel the markets. Knowing that bigger things are coming next couple hours.
Yeah.
I shorted 78s and 77s. Got down to 69.
I think I got to trade more size, though, if we're taking these shorter ones.
Famous last words right
think
there, Jack.
taking minis, Jack?
It's like, yeah.
Not minis, but like
6?
probably worth like 5 a clip, like maybe 10, 15 micros or something.
Like it.
I say as a
You know,
just
when you
back.
take
We took
size up,
2
you're going to
off.
get tape bomb. You know, that's the thing that happens too. You know,
Them's the
nice.
rules.
Yep.
them's the rules. Yeah.
Nice, easy trade. I see Jay short 1 right now. House, are we still short 3 in the house?
Just 1. Short
Okay, 1.
1.
Nice. Nice little trade.
Where'd you get out of the other 2? You're at point of control again?
Yeah, a little bit below it too. Let me see what we got here.
Like that trade.
We bought 69 half.
Great job. Great job. Didn't overthink it.
That
Wasn't looking for
good
home
view
run.
app.
Nice.
Where it
Order
just
filled.
Took this bounce.
100% Hogue. Hogue called off point of control.
67.75.
Great
Yep.
stuff, Hogue. Great stuff. Sideways action. Little tight range, though.
Yep.
Adapting. Euro close, 12 minutes. 12 minutes to that. Nothing on the tilt. Very, very quiet right now. Thanks for hanging out. Only 1,000 likes. Get those likes up, please. 4,800 people watching, hanging out, knowing bigger things are coming down the pipeline. Click like, follow, subscribe, and notify. Click that bell. Bell is the important one. So you know, hey, Top Step's coming on. Top Step TV's going live. I had the buzzer. going live after Power Hour. Slow markets, London Open, Euro trade, around the clock around here.
If I can answer Chopper in the chat, how do you guys
Yeah.
use point of control? Rarely is it an entry for me. And in range-bound trades, it's the first exit. Just the way these guys played it. You're short higher, comes back to point of control, lighten up the position a little bit, see if it continues to pay you. If you have a profit target, great. If not, just manage the trade. But rarely is it an entry for me, because the point of control, PPO point of control, volume point of control, whichever it is indicating basically the fair value currently using market generated information. It's the most popular price paid on that day. So therefore, to me, it's rarely a good entry.
Diddling in the middle, right?
Diddling in the middle.
I'm flat there.
What do you think?
I'm going to break out
Right
this
at
one.
53.50. I almost want to put it back on.
Yeah, no, so more.
I have basically nothing on right now. There's no.
Where's Dolby when you need him, right?
Sell 77s, buy 69s. Buy 69s, sell 70s.
Hit that reversal button.
Yeah.
Ching, ching.
Yeah. Cash ATM trade. What do you call that, Hogue? The cash machine? Look at that. Sell something.
Yeah.
Yes. Cash.
Should have just
cash
done it,
register.
not set it. Tells me it's a 12:30 Central.
12:30 Central, yes. 12:30 Central. Oh, 2 hours. I have that. Maybe piping that in live. You know how we do around here. Top Step TV. Anytime Paul speaks, bring it in here. The last one, though, man. Mr. Milwaukee. He was up in Milwaukee.
That guy had a question. Every question he was able to bring back to Milwaukee. It was pretty impressive.
It was so good. So good. And started hitting us with the Grateful Dead stuff, and took a turn.
Waiting for
Who
some
knows what's gonna
Summerfest
happen?
news.
Yeah, it is. Tighter here. Shout out Milwaukee. Dan Evans, you're in Milwaukee? 90 miles up the road.
Boy, it's really range bound here.
Yeah, this is tight.
This is
Almost
getting tight.
range.
Yeah.
Euro close might give a little bit of push one way.
Good point. 9 minutes.
We're seeing it's quiet. Looking at equities, anything going on?
Order
in
filled.
The Aggies, the meats, any of those other crypto, anything moving? Everything's pretty much in a holding pattern right now.
No, the meats. You and JD take opening range trades. There's some pretty good opening range trades in the cattle and hogs lately. They just get directional and go. They just go. So I'm going to start. Jay, you and I talked about that before, where they just kind of catch. They kind of catch a VWAP and just, they don't give you a little consolidation and just go. So yeah, I mean, cattle's up 200. Hogs are up 250 points. Yeah, then this is going to be soon to be the grain's time to shine with plantings and all that fun stuff coming down the road. So, this is the time for eggs, the next 3 months.
Natural gas had a little bit of a volume spike. It's the biggest percentage moving to the downside right now.
Oh, come on. What just happened? Oh, of course. Yep.
That's a little stop.
53.82. 53.82's trade.
Broke that range.
Yes, we did.
Flat. $50.
Good trade.
In Philadelphia, it's $50.
$18,660
Order filled
in the the Nasdaq. Tilt nothing. Tried the range, took some profits. Made $50. No sweat, no stress. Nice little trade there. 53.84. Markets looks like they woke up a little bit.
As I said, probably want more size than that. So it's been so long. It's been at least a couple weeks, 3-4 weeks.
This is since, I think this is some Euro covering in here too, coming into the close.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Gabe, we might need that. Maybe you can run that after.
Whatever you're thinking, man.
Here you are. You got your VMix slap back. Hey.
Yep.
This is your This is your pilot speaking, Captain Gabe. 53.86. Crude woke up a little bit. $62.66. Actually, before the let's see where this. What do they want to take this market, Gabe? And then we can do it after
Order filled.
Euro close here. We go back in the range. We can run it. Yeah, we can run it if they want us. All right,
Okay,
Nasdaq's.
there was a little tape on there.
New highs from the day session.
Yep.
All right,
1,000 contracts in the S&P right there. Here we go.
All right, here we go.
Now we're waking
Good
up.
morning. Hoop, you think this might be some Euro close action?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
53.90. Yeah, Hoop, Hogue, if you're feeling that
A
too.
lot of shorts, just probably bailing in here.
Probably some timed orders as well.
Yeah.
Good stuff. 53.93. Last trade. We were trading 70. Remember, Jack in the house. Jay also, we were just short from 53.79. So we're about 15 points higher. A lot of these guys covered at a 69. So yeah, about 24 points higher there in the ES. Nasdaq woke up a little bit as well. Hey, how about this? Our first 100-point candle in the 5 minutes for this New York session. Congratulations, Nasdaq. You are officially awake. 18,000. Ooh, another leg higher here. Here we go. Good morning. Let's go.
London close in 5 minutes.
Thank you, Eddie. Shout out to everyone being patient. Everyone was being patient, waiting for the market to wake up. Finally woke up. 53.97 last trade ES. 18,720. Let's trade Nasdaq. See if the tilt woke up. Nope, not yet on the tilt. 5,400 just gobbled up. Someone just lifted off for big time in the ES there.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
We are awake.
As we hold that previous day session high or the IB high, 53.8875 in the S&Ps. Looking tasty here to the upside.
Okay. Oh, we were talking about the
IB
point of
high
control.
in the Nasdaq, just for reference, 1866.79. 1869. Yeah, that point of control actually ended up being a good entry point today.
Entry, I know. I was just going to
Market loves to make a liar out of you, doesn't it?
I was just going to say, there's no certainty. I was just going to say, man, the point of control, not. But this time, go figure. This is the time we break out. We were in that range for.
Always.
We were in that range for. Oh, hell. We were in that range for a solid 45 minutes. We finally took it, and boom. It's all right. Let's trade, though. We made money. Didn't lose money. Good stuff. 5,400. Let's see what the S&Ps want to do with 5,400s here. I woke up. Gold making new all-time highs. Gold moving, says the long bull. Yes, gold is starting to move. Let it close. 4 minutes. You get short up here. Well, maybe that might not be. Close. Yeah.
Yeah.
After you go, yes.
Those 3 daily candles still look very indecision-like, don't they, though?
Yeah.
Show us. What are you looking at, Hoop?
It's just that I was noticing it yesterday. It's just the market's trying to figure out what's going on, and it's real wicky on both sides. And I just think it seems like, I mean, do you think Hogue? It's looking for something. Maybe once again, Jerome will give us the what we're looking for. I don't know, but it's just kind of stuck.
Yeah, it's waiting for new information, and with all the uncertainties out there, everybody's afraid to do anything.
Yep.
Hey, Andre, I just got to hit a button on the other side of the room real quick. So we'll be back in, let's say, 4 seconds.
All right, hit that button. Gabe's gonna go. Gabe's not gonna be happy
to buy gold.
Gabe is not gonna be happy right now. Gabe hates when we do this.
At least he didn't turn the camera off. And leave
Hoop.
Big black box.
Sorry, man.
Hoop, you can't be doing that.
Dude. I'm sorry.
All good.
I'd rather have you walk away with the camera on still than the blank
spot
Gabe. Nothingness.
Yeah.
Oh, he lights me up every now. Dude, give me the heads up, man. You're right.
That was
I'll
8
send
seconds.
you a couple
I didn't want
sleeves
to
of golf
work.
balls.
Yeah.
Tristan says that was 8 seconds.
That 4 seconds.
7 seconds.
Okay, 7 seconds.
All right. I'm going to try to build into a long here in the S&Ps.
Really? Okay. Well, what are you seeing here, Jay?
Just that volume that we got up at those highs. And this might be the same failed trade that I took at the downside, where it was just a stop run. And we didn't get any continuation. But I'm looking to buy. I just took a one lot at 96. I'm looking to buy from 96 down to 85. My stop is going to be below 77s, where I got into that short before.
53. Okay. Micro.
And
or
looking for about
ES, correct?
54.
ES, my bad.
Yep, ES. Yep.
Let it close. 60 seconds. 97. Ladder thing. NQ, anything in the NQ? Fit on there as well.
Hey, what time frame is that chart?
This is a 1 minute. Let me switch back to a 3 minute. But that was a 1 minute hook.
We got 200 lot up at 5400s. 50 in the ES. 5400s to get lifted. We sold off a little bit from there, about 5 points. So if you want to go test it again, let's trade 53.96. Jay, head coach of Lunatics, long from 53.96.
We got 11 seconds.
One micro.
Got it. Hold
yes. On. What we got here? Gabe, after this, we can show the ball. We can show JD.
Look at this. Look
Mr.
at
Bowling.
this. Look at this.
Rolling the rock, baby.
Rolling the rock is right. He was complaining about the lanes. What were you saying? The lanes aren't slick enough. I forget what these bowlers say.
Look at this right here.
There we go.
34, 20, 30, 20, 20, 20, 30. Wow. Good. Excellent.
Europe has
it ghosted and left.
Yep. Yes, they did.
Okay, so we want to buy a little bit lower. Maybe
a little bit
around here.
Europe has closed 53.90.
Buy to 3.
I added a second one at 92. Last one I'll add is at 85.
I like Homer's 88, 80, 87 area.
Maybe not. Cancel. Cancel. Cancel.
Nasdaq pulling back a little bit. Hey, gold. 33.
Yep. At the Euro close, and now going back where we need to go. Okay, here's the initial balance high in the ES.
I'm going to take a micro down here. 2 of them. Yes.
IB high.
53.88 half.
All right, we took 5 micros. Pull this down. Top of my butt. So, Ho, if you're going to take it, thinking it's going to hold the IB high, where would you put a stop?
Yeah,
that's the question.
That is the question. Like, how much wiggle room do you give it?
Well, you look for like the next bar's low or the previous bar's low. At this point, I mean, probably 84.5.
Okay.
Top of the hour, Hammock speaking. We've got morning recap coming up. And we've got trade with TopStep, Dolby, myself, in Dolby, Hogue, and Meat. Hogue and Meat.
Meat.
Okay, cool. Yes, and then yesterday's trade with TopStep, very, very controversial around here. People were not some people are not the biggest fans of 0 Day J and Cove trades. Really ruffled some feathers.
Bunch of prudes.
He will not be on with us today. We got
a bunch of prudes.
They were not amused by the dynamic
Variety
duo.
is the spice of life, people.
What's up, Gigi? Well, yes. They were not. There's some people that were not handsome. I get it. Hey, keep an eye here.
Ready again.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pound that confetti.
Robert. Here we go. We got chat woke up. Chat, all you gotta do is say 0 Day J. Chat woke up. John Jones, what happened? Go back yesterday. Rich Claus says not a fan. Linda says they were funny. Jonathan says they were terrible. People on here be serious. Look at this. Look at that. You gotta say 0 Day J, man. Wakes up the chat, wakes up the markets. Better than Tuckman. Let's change the pace for an hour.
I mean,
cringy gamblers.
Cove didn't take a losing trade, did he?
No, he didn't. No, he did not. He didn't like it though.
Right. Might not like the messenger, but the message was there.
That's exactly
Done some pretty good trades.
We're not good. People have no humor. Shit, what did I miss? I find them refreshing. Good entertainment, but bad habits. They're all right. Everyone's right today. Everyone's right today.
Those Long Island boys.
Yep. Yo, Adrian. No, they were bad. Zero is a hero. Try too hard. He's a good guy. So good, better than Tuckman. Good morning, chat. We are awake now. We got some trades going on. While we say, left on the Chiron after we say 0 day J, we're asking them to click, hit like, subscribe, and follow, and notify if you guys be so kind. Yeah, I always got the air horn refresh there. Black Phoenix says unprofessional and very inappropriate. They suck. They remind me of the Jerky Boys. Right? Well, hey,
they do.
The Jerky Boys. Wow.
Remember them?
I can see that.
Yeah.
Yes,
Hey,
I
Frank
do.
Rizzo, yeah.
Hey, Eddie.
Hey.
Oh man, Jerky Boys.
Oh, you're asking for too much. No, yeah, I know. We're here. Let's see if this market wants to wake up. We're doing this trade. What do you want to do with this thing? Game's 2 minutes too long.
Been holding.
I don't know. That's your choice.
Well, good answer back there. Good answer.
Go with it.
See what I do? See what? You guys want to see JD bowl? You guys want to see him go bowling?
Roll or rock.
Damn. Screw it. Let's show it.
The better question is, I'm full screening this, right? So you can walk away and get pretzels. Is that the idea?
You're giving.
Yeah, give me 1 second. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, should turn my camera on or turn the camera off. Show the video of JD bowling. Look at this guy.
Is it snack time?
Every Thursday. Let's roll it,
get
man.
your water.
Like Marcus ain't doing shit right now. Go ahead.
All right, let's run it.
All right, Danielle's gonna parallel park. You got straighten. Other way. No, you got to turn the other way now. Cut it now.
I'm going to.
Gotta cut it now.
I do it my own way.
No, you're on the curb.
Oh no.
They're in England right now, folks, by the way.
You're clear now. Oh my god.
It's freezing out here. It is so cold, dude.
Mr. Bean's car.
Lanes are garbage tonight. It's straight lane, straight ball playing. Dakota, I'm going to bowl a 200 straight ball for you tonight, I promise you. Game 3 coming up.
All right, JD, we're here with your bowling league. Can you give us a brief introduction?
Well, we got a couple hammers. We got a couple sickos here. We're sponsored by the Go Tavern and Liquors. We got the ultimate hammer right here, Kate Jessup. We got Dominic here. Happy birthday to Dom. 38th birthday today. Everybody say a couple words into the camera. All right, we'll knock it off.
How many followers do you really have?
Hundreds of thousands. Hundreds of thousands. Well, we're working on 150,000.
John.
We're going to get there.
Okay, you guys
Get on
like
YouTube
John?
tomorrow. Give
Hold
us a
on.
like. Give us a subscribe.
This is really big news. Their bowling team is #1 in the league right now. It's kind of a big deal. It's a really big deal.
First place, baby. JD, show me this bowling ball. It was 15-pounder? 15 pounds of glory. I call it the firecracker. Let me see that thing. Can I touch it? Get your fucking hands on my ball. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh. You waiting for Kate to roll ball too? It's automatic. Don't worry. What'd I tell you? We got total pins, but we lost 2 out of 3 games. So we got 3 points out of possible 7.
You'll get them next time. We know it.
We're still in first place, as far as I know.
What's first place in Cicero?
First place is first fucking place.
Go.
Get your hands off.
I just love it. So another funny thing about that, JD's team. Get JD in. JD, if you got a mic, come on in here. JD's team didn't know that JD is a YouTube star. That was one of the funniest things about that. He did not tell them. He did not know.
Airport.
Yeah, they did not. He did not tell them that he is a YouTuber. You know, he's in the finance and the trading and doing the markets. But JD, I see you in there. They did not know JD was a YouTuber. Heads up, Gold.
JD, you're live.
Yeah, it's not really something I go around. Not something I really go around advertising outside of here. I like to keep a low profile outside of Top Step TV.
JD, yes. And we blew his cover when we show up with cameras and microphones and looking like fish out of 1,000 lot downside ES 53.85 bid.
Yeah, totally invaded my fortress of solitude. I'm not safe anywhere with this team anymore.
Cameras.
It's okay though.
Complete fish out of water.
Do they look at you differently now, JD?
They have to.
No, not really.
No?
Hey, while I'm here, we might as well do the big board, right?
You might as well. You're a YouTube star. We might as well. That's what YouTube stars do, JD.
Big bright shining star. Here we go. You want to see some more stars?
Yeah.
Give me a drum roll.
Count your lucky stars.
Most valuable commodity I know of is information. Wouldn't you agree?
All right, there are your top 25 live funded traders here at TopStep. Minor update. So we had Timothy N on our payout board, took $56,000 in payouts. I mentioned him as number 6 on the big board earlier, but I refreshed a couple times, and he is indeed number 4 on the big board. There he is, number 4, Timothy N. Big shout out. Having a huge couple of weeks. Picked up $29,000 on Monday, $93,600 last Thursday, and a $56,000 payout yesterday. Also, Justin, number 10, took a $50,000 payout. Ming down there at 11th place, also with a nice payout. And Justin O in 10th place. I said that. Justin O and Ming. All right. So 3 traders in the top 11 taking decent size payouts yesterday. If we move down a little bit, we've got Nato Trades. He was on our P&L list from earlier today. What was his P&L? I've got it right here. Give me 1 second. Nato Trades made $7,624 trading the NQ yesterday. Big shout out to Nato Trades. Rake Trades also, there he is, 7th place. Not how much? 5,000 lot?
No, sorry. Go ahead, JD. I was watching this 1,000 lot move around the ESCs. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, 1,000 lot.
Keep moving it down. Sorry.
No big movers or shakers on the list. The biggest rank change was for Timothy N. He was in 7th place yesterday, bumped up to 3rd place today. Everyone else pretty much in the same spots that they were yesterday. So that is your big board for today, Wednesday, April 16th. Get your cameras ready. Take your screenshots. We'll leave it up for you for just a couple more seconds.
And then we're back to JD's. Don't touch JD's balls. Rule number 1. Fireside. Do not. No, he said it, right? Don't touch his bowling ball.
Don't touch it.
Should have known better.
Yo, JD, while you're here, I know you and Hoop had an image that you wanted to. Hoop had an image he sent me regarding Superdog. You want to run through that real quick?
Gold, all-time highs. Airhorn gold.
Airhorn.
Gold.
What's the image? Superdog? Oh, yeah.
I grew up real close to there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the first couple of years of my life were spent in Edison Park. That's where I was born. My mom would go walking at the park. There's a forest preserve right across the street from the Superdog. So she would take my brother and sister. When she was pregnant with me, she would take my brother and sister, my older brother and sister, for walks in that park and stop at the Superdog almost every day. It was like her guilty pleasure while she was pregnant with me, and it carried over. I'm a huge fan of the Superdog myself. And there's Hoop in front of one of the greatest hot dog stands known to man, right there. Milwaukee and Devon, Edison Park, the Superdog.
If you know, you know.
Do you know what famous movie clip was filmed there but wasn't in the movie? Anybody? Were you 80s people?
Anyone in the chat?
Wayne's World?
Anyone in the chat?
About last
16
night.
Candles. 16 candles. Remember when the Dunger pulls up with a to the party with a tray sitting on the side of his window? You know, like when they come out and serve you. Next time you watch 16 Candles, watch when he pulls up to the party. Yeah, there was a scene that was filmed there, but they cut it out of the movie.
Coach Jay, do you have any idea what we're talking about right now?
It's a Chicago thing, Jay. Sorry, man.
We'll get you out here. We'll show you. Oh, yeah, well, we lulled them to sleep. Hey, so yeah, we got Airhorn in the gold, 33.41. Oop,
there's the short
around.
Euro spike. We're flat, by the way. We went from up $50 to down $58. But what I like about the micros is that we had a shot at that. We had 5 micros on. I took a couple off in the profit initially, and then so just lost $100 with 5 micros on.
And you see all this negative correlation. Gold makes highs. The equities pull back. It's real.
Yes, it is.
Jay, you're out of that too, right?
I'm still in. My stop is at 74.
Ah, got it.
74. We got that 1,000. I'm sure you see that there, Jay. But start off at 85 on 1,000. Then went to 82 on 1,000. Now down to 78 on 1,000. Let's see if we're gonna push this thing higher here. 53.84 last trade. Got about 10 minutes left here in fast markets.
Andre, there were a bunch of 1,000 lots that got filled prior to the open.
Was it the bid side or offer?
It was the bid side, and some of them got filled, some of them got pulled. Those were all the way down at 53.72, 53, 53.70, 53.67, and here they come back in.
Loading up.
Hey, you said your stop is at 74?
74. Yep.
Then they split it up into halves. My dad just texted me. Very happy to hear about the Superdog talk. Also a fan of Superdog. What's up, Dad? New highs gold. That's right. New highs gold.
Really, all we've done in the equities is that 327 candle that we talked about this morning. We were just in that range, right? 53.50, 5400s. We have not traded outside that range. So the game plan was to fade the extremes of that. I did the opposite, but
shout out to Andre's dad. Yes, shout out to Andre's dad indeed.
Shout out to your dad.
I met Andre's dad.
He pushed me aside to meet you. Had wanted nothing to do with his son. He goes, "Where is that Hogue?" I'm like, "Hey," and you had, like, you know, I'm your son. I'm like, "Your son's here. I'm on the show too." He's like, "Is that Hogue?" It is Hogue indeed. Dad, love you too. No, I'm just kidding. 53.79. What else we got on the? Yeah, we got.
You know,
that's right. What's up, Eddie?
Meeting your dad's on my bucket list. You know, I want to
you're
meet your dad.
You're his favorite. You're his favorite. You and Hogue.
He's my favorite papa. He's my favorite dad.
You hear that, Dad?
I have no more dads. He's my favorite.
Yes,
Jay,
this is gonna be cool.
I see your stop below VWAP.
Order filled.
Yep, below VWAP, below 50% of that high volume candle from this morning. Kind of came down there and held at those 76s. If it stops me out, it stops me out.
I like the way you think.
All right, yeah, we have again top of the hour. We got Fed speaker coming in, then we have like a
Order
20
filled.
Auction, I believe. Yep, 20 auction, then Powell gets the
I
party
knew.
started.
Order filled.
And then lunchtime, Eddie. Yes,
12:15. Yeah, 12:15 or 12:30. One place says 12:15, one says 12:30. But we'll make sure that we are watching for
100%.
Powell, whatever he's got going on here.
We'll probably gonna go for around an hour or so, maybe more, maybe less. No idea, but he is speaking here in Chicago. I'm assuming he's gonna be talking about monetary policy. If he is speaking to the Economic Club of Chicago,
I need to go spray my dog with a water bottle. I'll be back in a few seconds. It'll be longer than 7 seconds. He's barking up a storm at something. It's gone on too long now.
Fido's in trouble.
Must be laid down.
Yep. Yeah, David Green will be joining us as well. David Green David Green is now live funded trader, called up to the big leagues. And then we got, this is going to be really cool. So we got Meat joining us. That was his badge on the NYMEX. Market maker, heating oil and gasoline. We have Hogue and him chop it up. A couple floor traders. Meat's going to be joining us after the morning recap. Hey, Hogue, if you want to go prep for morning recap, you might as well right now.
I was just typing that in.
All right, yes. Okay, there we go. We'll do that. And so it's just going to be Hoop, myself, and Jay here. Oh, there's Jack. He is back now.
Hey.
The dog probably learned. Did the dog learn its lesson?
There was a medicine drop off. He was on the other side of the gate. It's all good now. We didn't need to bring out the water bottle or anything like that.
All right. Yes. All right. Jay's still in this trade, but yeah, we got the fireworks are really going to get going here in about 11 minutes or so. Earnings after the bell. Anything popping here? Earnings? Nothing really. Before the bell, we had U.S. Bank. I didn't catch that. Tomorrow after the bell, we got Netflix. Before the bell tomorrow, Schwab and American Express. Ally as well. Health Group. Jack's favorite company.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed.
Dow. Anything Dow. Look at gold. What a relentless, just a beast, man. It is just a... Shout out to gold, man. It just keeps going up and up and up. We're doing this. I do believe we're good. When do Carvana earnings drop? Well, only Jack would know that.
I'm flat Carvana at the moment. I got out of it. I was doing a general de-risking. I was like, do I really want to play this game right now? So no.
Oh, look at this.
All right, I'm flat on that. Down 250 on that trade at 600 for the day, 580 for the day. I think I'm negative 150 for fast markets, which is not too bad. Wrong trade ideas is going to happen. I see some people in the chat saying this is a terrible buy. You were right. But we're all going to place trades that the markets don't agree with. Just don't let it cost you your account. Oh, yeah.
They say that was a terrible trade.
Yeah, this guy's buying the highs, buying right into supply. What is he doing? You're right. You're going to do it too. Just don't let it cost you your account.
Well, what do you do with gold? Because if you want to make money in gold, you got to buy the highs.
Right.
You get the pullbacks, yeah. But if you want to make money, you got to buy the highs. And
well, the opposite would be, what are you doing selling into these green boner candles?
It's amazing.
Right.
There you go.
Damn if you do, damn if you don't. Shout out to the chat. You guys are the absolute best. Hoop up some money today. How are you going to approach the Powell stuff? Any keywords? I want to get Jack's thoughts as well. But what would you tell your team, the Pit Raiders, going into an afternoon trade where volume could be lighter, lunchtime trade? A lot of Europe is done trading. Asia obviously done trading for the most part. Lunchtime trade. Powell speaking. What should the game plan be, Hoop?
Lock it up. I mean, I just, a news event all over the place later in the day. I just believe locking it up here right now. We keep going counter directional here. I keep watching gold make new highs. The equities keep pulling back. So it's pretty evident that seems to be the play right now. So
what's leading? Hoop, which one's leading? Is gold leading it, and then equities are following?
Gold. I think gold's leading it right now, guys. I really do. I think
we're selling.
Yeah.
Some of those orderly sell-offs. Gold grinding higher. Like Eddie said, just hit the air horn. 33.42. 100 ounces.
Reverse.
This is
$100 almost.
This is incredible. Are we really?
There you go. New highs again.
95.70, up 3% almost.
Holy shit! Gold is on an absolute. Gold's an absolute beast. New highs. What is going on with bonds? Is this just flight to safety? What is this?
Well, the bond yields came in a bit.
Did
last hour.
Okay, so
I just think institutions are finding a place to put some money for a while, and they're just going to pound gold right now. Is what it looks like.
This can't be strictly domestic or United States too, right? Like it's got to be the other country. I know China wasn't China.
I think it's China's loaded up in gold.
Yeah. Look at this thing go. Yeah, the 1,000 lot keeps playing games in the ES to keep moving around. Anyways, we're coming up on time here. Jay, thoughts? You went quiet on me. You mad at yourself? It sounds like
no, not at all, not at all. Not listening to the chat. No, I'm looking for another opportunity to potentially take a trade, but I'm gonna be patient for now. Thoughts are kind of what we said when we came into the open, right? 5350, 5400. That's the range for the S&P. Nothing has really changed, and we're right in the middle of it right now. So there's a no trade. Let's see if the market wants to break out of this range. If not, these are the prices that we're going to be looking at for the week until the market decides something to do with this range. So I'm going to stay patient.
Staying patient is the name of the game. Jack, thoughts? What are you looking to hear from Powell? Obviously, you say uncertainty, dual mandate, tariffs, uncertainty, anything perhaps? Is he going to look at gold go? Thoughts, Jack, as we roll out of here and get a morning recap?
Oh, we're getting our most action here right at the end. We've reversed that last 10 minutes worth of candles back in the range that we were at before that big rally. So, yeah, with Powell today, just anything that he hasn't said before. And he's pretty disciplined about not doing that. So we'll see. I don't know if there's a Q&A with this, but that's where the fun stuff can happen.
Okay, cool. All right, Eddie. It was pretty chill. It's starting to pick up now. Eddie. So, yeah, get your rest. Head on a swivel. We got Hammock coming up here. Anyways, markets are waking up, like Jack said. It was slow markets turned into a waking up markets. Now fast markets is picking up. We got morning recap coming up next, and then we got True Top Step. Check out Hoop, Dolby, and Meat. You got to meet Meat. He was a NYMEX trader. Then we got Lunchbox trading coming up with the Powell as well. Top quiz. We'll feel that out. See if Powell's still speaking. We'll probably push top quiz. We'll figure that out here on the fly. Anyways, this is Top Step TV. We're rocking and rolling right now. Hoop, Jay, Jack, great job. And shout out to my mom and dad. They are actually watching their son right now on TV. So I'm going to say hi to
Mr. Andre.
Yes, Mr. Andre and Mrs. Andre.
Mrs. Andre.
Hello. Thank you. They are watching right now. So we got morning recap coming up next. This is Top Step TV. Markets are moving now. Let's go.
Channel. Like this, I'm gonna get out. Why should I do it? Damn, marker looks good. Just let it be. It is what it is.
Order filled.
That's terrible. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. It gave me the chance. It gave me the opportunity, and I didn't take it. Therefore, and I moved the stop. Another no. Wow. So, should we get it back or what? Like this freaking shard up here, having issues with it. This is like better. Right here. It would like the 3 right here. Took my stop, now it's coming back. Took my stop, now it's coming back. Candle. This is the candle. Luckily, damn BWAP, man. One of these right here. Really interested to see that up to the trend line of my balance low. And got a couple of these structure above. Let's take a quick look. Just lost it. Wonder where it was before that.
Order filled.
So my stop was somewhere here. My stop there. Right here. 89. 89. 89. Oh, don't tell me this. Don't tell me you're not going to get back. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no.
Order filled.
So we'll see. I mean, and sometimes it doesn't matter. You just keep going. But for me, I need to have something I can base my trade off of.
Oh, oh, man. Crap.
Order filled. Order filled.
So I'm just gonna be awesome right now.